I'm your girl Norleen, and it's Sunday morning in the kitchen with me. Now today I'm going to do something pretty simple. It is pumpkin rice and curry fish. Now curry is not one of those indigenous food to Jamaica culture. However, we adopted this from the Indians when they came to Jamaica in the 1600s as indentured workers. Now when you talk about things like curry goat and curry chicken, you know that's a Jamaican thing. And so today I'm going to show you how to prepare easy, scrumptious curry fish with pumpkin rice. Enjoy. Remember, like, subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And you can always leave a comment in the section below to tell me dishes that you'd like to see me prepare Sunday mornings, or dishes that you would like to learn how to prepare. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, so today I will be using my Dutch pot to do my fish. And in it, I have a blended oil. It's called virginola, which is a mix of extra virgin olive oil with canola oil. And in that, I've placed some scallion and onions. And I'm going to saute that quickly. And then I'm going to add some bell pepper to it, some curry powder to it, and allow it to saute for about 3 to 5 minutes. And then I will show you what I got. So my season that has been sauteing, I'm gonna add a tablespoon of curry powder. And your curry powder basically depends on the amount of fish that you're adding to it. So I've added a tablespoon of curry powder, and I'm gonna lower my flame because while I want the curry powder to cook a little bit, I don't want it to burn, so you get a bitterish taste to the food. Okay, so I have lowered the flame. As I said, I'm gonna turn up my flame to medium, and then to my pot I will add 3 tablespoons of blended season. Now this is a blend of celery, onions, scallion. It's basically green season. So it's celery, onions, scallion, garlic, ginger root, all of that. So I have that, and I've added a cup of coconut milk, and I'm going to stir that and then add a cup of water, and again lower my flame and allow it to cook. Basically, I'm just cooking the coconut milk for about 10 minutes. For some persons, if you cannot tolerate the coconut milk, you can use plain water. If you can tolerate the coconut milk, fine. I love coconut milk, so I add my coconut milk to mine, and I'm just going to allow it to cook for about 5 minutes to 10 minutes the most. So our curry sauce is boiling, and to that I am going to add the fish. So I've added the fish to the curry sauce. Oops, getting everybody to fit in the pot. So basically it's 2.5 medium snapper. I've added them to the curry sauce. To that I'm gonna add some carrots, And then I'm gonna cover this and allow it to cook for 15 to 20 minutes. See, it's looking good, right? It's looking real good. So I'm gonna cover it and allow it to cook for, like I say, about 15 to 20 minutes. By the time my fish should be ready, and then I'm gonna add some bell pepper to it and some tomatoes, because I want those bell peppers and tomato to be firm, so I'll add them when I'm just allowing it to simmer. So the fish is looking real good and it is tasting real good. So to that I will add the pepper and the tomatoes, and then I'm gonna lower the flame and let it simmer for about 5 minutes. All right, so there it is, ready just to simmer. So I'm gonna lower the flame, as I said before, and allow it to simmer for 5 minutes, and then the curry will be ready. While it is simmering, I've added butter, and I'm gonna add just a little touch of pepper, black pepper to it. And if you so desire and you want to add more pepper, pepper was in my green seasoning, so I don't have to add additional pepper, and I don't eat my food very spicy. But you know, spice is good for taste and the flavor, so I'm adding a little bit more black pepper to it. Sorry. So I've added a little bit of black pepper to it and the butter, and I'm going to leave it to finish simmering. Okay, so for my rice pot, to a tablespoon of oil, I've added onions and bell pepper and pumpkin and scallion, and I'm going to allow it to saute for about 5 minutes. It's basically to begin the cooking process with the pumpkin. I want my pumpkin to look a little bit creamed rather than cube in the rice, so I'm allowing it to cook. I'm going to stir it for about 5 minutes, and then I add a cup of noodle. I don't want the noodle, it's the braised pumpkin noodle, so I will add water to it basically, and then I'm going to use the stock from it to pour onto my noodle. So while I'm waiting on the pumpkin to actually saute, I am going to add my noodle to the mixture, and then 3 tablespoons of green seasoning. I've added the noodle stock to the pumpkin, and I'm going to leave the fire at medium and allow it to cook for about 3 minutes, and then I will add other seasoning to it. The pumpkin is half cooked, so I'm going to crush some of them, not all of them, because I need some whole pieces. So I'm going to crush some of the pumpkin, and then to that I'm going to add the green seasoning, and then I'm going to add 2 cups of water. The pumpkin, I'm mixing half a cup of coconut milk, and I've already added salt to taste. So I'm gonna add my coconut milk to the pumpkin mixture, and of course I'm gonna leave it for 10 minutes to come to a boil. And see, pumpkin, green seasoning, salt, pepper, and garlic salt for taste. Cover it up for 15 minutes. We're ready to go. Here I'm washing the rice. So it's 2 cups of rice. I will wash it twice, and then I will add it to the pumpkin mixture. So this is our pumpkin. I'm going to increase the flame and lower the flame to wash the rice. So our pumpkin is ready for the rice. And I will add the rice to it. Put my flame on medium until it begins to simmer. Then I lower the flame and put the foil on it for it to steam. I show you in last week's video how I steam my rice. So you can always go back to last week's video on so you can always go back to last week's video and you will see how I add the foil to the top of the rice for my rice to steam evenly. So for the vegetable, I'm going to do a steamed vegetable. So I have cauliflower and chocho. I've cut it in half and removed the core from it, and I'm going to slice it and blanch it for about 3 minutes, and then I will stir fry it with a little bit of onion and bell pepper and sprinkle cheese over it, and my steamed vegetable will be ready. Now, I don't know what you call this in Jamaica. We call it chocho. Basically, this is what it looks like as a whole. This is it, chocho. So I've cut it in a half and then peel it and remove the half side of the core, and I will steam that to do the vegetable. In the pot, I have butter with onion and bell pepper, and I will add this. Here in the pot is the cauliflower with cheese, bell pepper, and a little bit of onion, and I'm just going to allow it to melt right through and turn off my flame, and the steamed veg is ready. Here it is, everyone. On the plate, it's creamy cheese vegetable with curried snapper and pumpkin rice. I encourage you to like my videos and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate your support. And again, another recipe from my mother's recipe book, From My Pot Onto My Daughter's Table. Enjoy. Thank you.